But while it's true that superbikes and other high-performance bikes can be
밤이 되면 내 맘속에 출입문이 열리죠. 누군가 필요해. Someone else 자꾸 상상이네. 몰래 훔쳐보네. knock on my door. knock on my door. 원하면 또 playboy. 빼보나면 난 bad boy. 확신이 필요해. 내 맘이 열리게 두드려줘. 세게 쿵쿵 다시 한번 쿵쿵. Baby knock on my door. knock 쉽게 열리지는 않을 거야. 내일도 뭐라도 다시 와줘. 준비하고 기다릴 거야. Baby knock on my door. knock 그 하루가 듣고 싶은 거야. knock on my door. 필요 없어 golden key. I'll get lucky. 진심이면 everything's gonna be okay. 어떻게 벌써 왔나봐. 잠시만 기다려줄래요. 혼자 있을 때 훅 들어와. 정신없이 날 흔들어놔. 지금이 딱 널 위한 showtime. Making your same day. 울리면 매일 찾아와 줄래. 찾아 맞출래. 그냥 돌다가 잠들어버릴 거려. knock on my door. knock on my door. Come in baby take my hand. 내 맘이 열리게 두드려줘. 세게 쿵쿵 다시 한번 쿵쿵. Baby knock on my door. knock 쉽게 열리지는 않을 거야. 내일도 뭐라도 다시 와줘. 준비하고 기다릴 거야. Baby knock on my door. 그 하루가 듣고 싶은 거야. knock on my door. Hey hey 이 시간이 지나면 굳어있던 내 마음이 내 마음이 아이스크림처럼 녹아버릴 테니까. Come knock on my door. 내 맘이 열리게 두드려줘. 쿵쿵 다시 한번 쿵쿵. Baby knock on my door. 쉽게 열리지는 않을 거야. 내일도 뭐래도 다시 와줘. 준비하고 기다릴 거야. Baby knock on my door. 그 하루가 듣고 싶은 거야. knock on my door.
It's pretty light, especially for a girl. Underneath this bodywork is a 6.6 liter tank, which should give it a range of about 150 kilometers, which is probably more than enough of what this scooter is built for. Enough for you to zip around town, not built for speed. Up front, we have 110 70 13-inch rims, while on the rear, we have 130 70 13 inches as well. I must say that with small rims like this, you will be jumping over potholes. Why? Because these rims are still relatively small for pothole Kuala Lumpur roads. Now, for the rubber, it's IRC type, which is a pretty standard fare. The wheelbase is 1350mm, which is quite short, so it should give a pretty sharp handling. The turning circle is 2 meters, which is perfect for making U-turns in those tight motorcycle parking lots in KL or PJ malls. Now let's talk about the engine. Being a scooter, the engine is pretty much hidden under the bodywork, so I'll just brief you on what's underneath. The Nmax is powered by a 155cc liquid-cooled single overhead camshaft 4-valve single-cylinder engine. Power is sent to the rear wheel via a CVT gearbox with belt final drive. It's a typical scooter layout, except this Yamaha has an A-stop sleeve in the form of variable valve actuation, kind of like how V-type in a Honda Civic works. The Nmax's engine is good for 14.8 horsepower and torque is claimed at 14.4 Nm at 6,000 RPM. That is actually a decent amount of power from just 155cc. The VVS switches intake cam lobes depending on engine speed, which is pretty sophisticated for a sub 10k scooter. Next, let's have a look at the storage, which is one of the reasons why a scooter is so practical. Underneath, we have decent storage space. There are other scooters with more storage room, of course. The Nmax understeer storage won't swallow all types of helmets. Full face helmets, of course, wouldn't fit in there, and we actually have trouble fitting in a standard open face helmet. Another one interesting feature though, which any Malaysian biker will appreciate. Once you turn off the engine, you can press the switch and the ignition key lock is immediately shielded. You will need another special key on the back of the key fob to unlock the shield. If you have ridden and parked anywhere in Kuala Lumpur, you will know that this is a very valuable feature that will deter would-be thieves from trying to force the screwdriver in the lock and trying to force the ignition on. This is a feature which I like. Finally, before we take this bike for a last spin, there is this one feature that I dislike the most. I mean, of all the names that they could have chosen, why Nmax? After a few days of riding this bike, when my friend asked me what bike I was riding, I still don't remember the name. I mean, Nmax, it sounds almost like the name of an alkaline battery. Call me Yamaha, I'll give you some great suggestions. See ya! Riding the Nmax is astonishing. It doesn't feel like a 155cc scooter. I mean, look at it go! But what's good is that the brakes, which are disc up front and on the rear, are also pretty good. The steering is pretty light and fast. This scooter is pretty agile, but the suspension can be rather harsh. I don't know if it's the small rims or the suspension, but this scooter will definitely jump over bumps. But as I said, the acceleration really is quite marvelous. The scooter does feel a bit skittish at high speed, but the engine is really quite a willing little jab. I think if I really gun it, I would probably get something like 135 km/h at top speed, but of course, we have traffic rules to obey. Now, that's it for the Yamaha Nmax 155 review. As you've seen, it's quite a good deal for the 8,000 ringgit or so for its asking price, and I think it's going to give its competitors a challenging time. I'm Ahirin. See you next time in the next review for CBT.